Hello, my name is Peter Tremblay, and this is my video blog reflection. The use of digital media gives teachers a near unlimited supply of resources to enhance a student's learning experience, whether that be by utilizing documentaries for a history or a science class, or by showing tutorials on solving different types of equations in math class. There are an unlimited amount of possibilities that exist with digital media, as there are countless resources and the ability to create your own media, which can make your class fully customizable. I learned a lot in the week's lesson about creating my own media. Up until this course, I've created a lot of PowerPoint presentations for one event or another. However, I never made one with a narration before. I found this to be an extremely important tool, as the ability to create my own narrated presentation gives me the ability to share information that the viewer won't necessarily have to read. So I feel like I got a lot more out of this week's materials in how to create a good presentation for your students. And the takeaway from it was the most important key is effective preparation. You can see in the quotes here, preparations is the single most important part of making a successful presentation. This is the crucial foundation, and you should dedicate as much time to it as possible, avoiding shortcuts. This means creating notes for your narrations, making an effective, visually appealing slideshow, and doing multiple rehearsals to ensure that you're giving out a good message. So this is the one subject that worries me the most when I give a presentation. I know I have sat through many presentations myself where I could not understand what the presenter was saying. Some will talk too fast so you miss key points of information, or others will talk too slow and the audience will lose interest in the topic. The presenter needs to speak in a way that does not lead to boredom, but also draws in their listeners. What not to do. Creating a presentation can be tricky. Sometimes you find so much information that you want to add to a presentation that you try to stuff it all into one slide. This can cause the viewer to lose focus of the main topic or to just not be able to clearly read the information. Another thing you want to avoid is using jargon, slang, or acronyms that the audience wouldn't understand. This can cause confusion and even lead to disinterest in the presentation. Also ensure that you are not rushing your presentation. I've been guilty of this before when during a presentation to some first-year medical students, I tried rushing through it so I could just be done with it and leave the podium. Unfortunately, this led to many questions from the audience and in turn caused me to have to stay up there a lot longer than I wanted to. If I had just done a quality presentation from the start, I may have been able to actually be done faster. I want to thank you for taking the time to view my presentation. I invite you to view some of these resources for many more ways to better your presentation creating skills.